Hello, my true crime lovelies. True crime lovelies. My tongue is twisted already. Brrr, let's get ready. We're going to read these texts, but first, I'm going to say thank you to all of my members for their support and roll this intro. All right, here we go. 728, outgoing from Sarah to Lana. Hi. Question already. Yes, sorry. Love you. Working on this letter. Need your input, please. Thinking about you and hoping you are having a good morning to turn into a good day. It's a good day to have a good day. Isn't that what George told her? Good everything all the time. I'm sorry I'm bothering you so early, but I got to get this done. I've been designated to be an attorney by the court. Yes, I should be treated with equality, respect, dignity, professionalism, fairness, unshackled, unhandcuffed, unsubdued, to reasonably utilize the courtroom comfortably, given adequate, proper, fair notice of any and all meetings, conferences, hearings, to be rightfully prepared, included in all correspondence to and from all parties affiliated and included in my case. I should be automatically included in everyone's certificate of service, given reasonable and fair time frames, due dates, deadlines, given unrestricted access to all forms of my discovery, hard copies and digital, all per Florida Rules of Court Procedure Rule 3.220. Provided with essential supplies such as pens, paper, stamps, envelopes, folders, paper clips, plastic, highlighters, etc. What else should I include? What do other attorneys have or need or use? I am forgetting. I have more info and details to add to each I have so far, but need to get this completed to start working on the continuance I'm praying I can take with me to the hearing for the unlimited USB drives of my discovery. I think she should have been filing for the continuance before all this equally, fairly, unhandcuffed, unshackled business, but who am I? And am I supposed to do a motion for all of this? 3 question marks, exclamation point. I'm doing this like this now. Everyone will get the idea. I'm trying, as usual and always, it seems. Help, ASAP. Love you. Thank you. We shall prevail. This is not soccer practice where you get an A for effort, ma'am. No one cares if you're trying hard or not. Unfortunately. Are my motions up? Love, love, love you. 10 exclamation points. And then 10:57, she sends a note to Christina Pena. Help, period, feedback, period, love you. Love you. Working on this letter. Need your input, please. Thinking about you and hoping you are having a good morning to turn into a good day. Good everything all the time. I'm sorry I'm bothering you so early, but I got to get this done. I have been designated. So basically, she copies and paste everything that she said. And then at the end, but let's just double check. Oh no, it's exactly a copy and paste. Okay. So then she writes to Mariella, who spoke for her at her sentencing at 12:29 p.m. Oh no, Mariella writes to her regarding hi. Hi, my dear. Thank you for your message. How are you feeling today? I have good news. I started a job as hairstylist at a salon here in Orlando. Smiley face. Yesterday was my 46th birthday and I was able to see my son after work. Thankfully, I am still here with my friend until I am able to save enough money for a place. That way I can get Alex back and have our own space again. I'm thinking of you too and praying for you. Sending all my love, Mariella. And then incoming from Lana, same date, 12:34 p.m. regarding hi question. Hey, you're beating me to the punch because I've been watching the YouTube videos and getting ready to relay to you. The court isn't specifically calling you an attorney. They are calling you pro se defendant. Many of the YouTubers and news reporters are labeling you lawyer number 9, but that isn't an official designation. CLR, Bruce Rivers, and the lawyer you know were both adamant, as well as the Orlando judge the reporter interviewed, that you will not be allowed leeway because you are pro se. Okay, I think I'll just relay CLR right now. Just to brace yourself, he thinks you are guilty. But he is a really good defense lawyer and has been at it for over 30 years. Just glean what you can from his advice and remarks and spit out the bones, quote unquote, from his sarcasm. I'm not going to relay the shots he takes at you. You can't make me. Haha, here goes. It is a challenge for the court when you have a pro se defendant, because they don't know the rules and they don't observe the rules. Often there's standby counsel that's not responsible for the case, but merely advises the defendant, because even though she is representing herself, all the rules of criminal procedure apply, just as if she's represented by counsel. There are no exceptions whatsoever, and no consideration whatsoever is given because of lack of knowledge. I believe she is trying to avoid the inevitable, and a lawyer isn't just going to do everything a defendant asks. That is like a brain surgeon letting the patient tell them where to cut or what to take out. He was shocked to hear you've been in jail for 4 years, calling it insane. He said that had it not been for 8 lawyers, it would be a violation of the right to a speedy trial. So basically, he's saying Sarah has contributed to the fact that she's been there for 8 years by not getting along with her lawyers. Not 8 lawyers, but 4. One of the things you deal with in a trial with someone who is acting pro se is that the defendant doesn't have to testify. He thinks that it is fascinating part because you can't be compelled to testify, but you have to, and you get to give a closing argument as well as an opening argument. Really, it's a closing argument, opening statement, but okay, we know what Lana means. So think about that. You can't be cross-examined in your closing argument. So you can argue the facts and it's coming from you, but it isn't testimony based on evidence. It's not testimony at all, and everything said in the closing argument has to be based on evidence. So I'm not sure what she means there, but the jury doesn't see it that way. However, a court telling a defendant that they have forfeited the right to counsel is really good grounds for appeal, especially if standby counsel is not provided. It is a solid legal issue for appeal. So that may be the case in Minnesota where Bruce Rivers practiced, but later we found out in Florida that is not the case. She is not entitled to standby counsel after she has forfeited her right to counsel. Then he shows a lot of examples of pro se defendants screwing up in court and remarks that the entire court gets tense. He said presentation is everything as well. He showed an example of a defendant in a closing argument walking and prowling around the front of the court, yelling and shouting, and I don't know what that means. COE remarks that, oh, maybe CLR remarks that he, which is criminal lawyer, reacts, that he sealed his fate there if he hadn't earlier, because his anger and menacing put off the judge and cemented in their minds, put off the jury and cemented in their minds that this was a person who easily could have killed his wife and children and set them on fire. I think this is the guy in Florida with the things in his head that poked up, and he killed the wife, 1 child, and then almost killed the son, and the son testified just based on the prowling and walking and yelling. Like, I remember him doing that. And then he also admitted that he did the crime in his closing. He then said that how the defendant presents and carries herself says more than her words do. She has to present as the person who couldn't possibly lock her boyfriend in a suitcase out of spite and wish to hurt him. She cannot antagonize the judge, or she will face contempt of court. She cannot antagonize the witnesses during cross, or else the jury will think that if she gets angry enough or irritated enough, that she is capable of harming someone to death. She had to present as if she couldn't hurt a fly, that she doesn't get irritated or passive aggressive. Too late. The jury is waiting for that flash of anger or irritation or indignation to go, yeah, she meant to kill him. He liked your ad for a lawyer. He called it really nice. CLR then remarks about having been in jail for over 4 years is absolutely insane and unheard of. And the producer breaks in and asks about the conditions between jail and prison. I'm pretty sure the producer was his son, Michael. May he rest in peace. that she's referring to. He responds that she will get credit for every day spent in jail, but that jail is way worse than prison. We heard that from Lori Vallow also. There are classes, programs. People have actually gotten law degrees and become lawyers out of prisons. There are paying jobs, and there are so many more programs and opportunities than in jail. Sometimes in jail, they lock you down 23 and 1. So 23 hours in, 1 hour out. He said, right now, you should be considering your witnesses, including expert witnesses. Then he starts talking about the phone, that they will hand the state and the defense a CD-ROM or flash drive that contains the recordings of every phone call the defendant made. And every call should be listened to find out if anything said will trip up a strategy. CLR gave an example of one of his own cases. The defendant was a preacher who was accused of shooting his ex-wife's lover. Scandal. He is arrested the morning after and search him and put him in the back of a squad car. They take him down to the homicide unit and search him again and then interview him. Then they put him back in the squad car and take him to the jail. They search a third time and find a bullet. CLR was trying to make the case that the police planted the bullet there for the third search during trial, and that he could see that the jury was coming along with him and listening with an open mind. What CLR didn't know until cross was that during the jail time before trial, the homicide detectives had questioned the defendant about the bullet, who responded, "I don't have no bullet. I don't know what you're talking about." I don't know why I made up that voice. I don't know what the defendant's background is. It just sounded right to me. Then later that night, he was on the phone in jail talking to his cousin, Dougie, and said, "Of course, I knew the bullet was there. I was just being a smartass." And he wasn't sounding like a preacher. He was sounding like someone from the street, and it got shoved up CLR's ass for the entire rest of the trial because he had gone down the entire path of the guy having the bullet planted, and all credibility was lost, and he got life without parole, and CLR got egg in his face. So watch what you say on the phone and review everything you already said so as not to lose credibility in your strategy. Whew, I'm starting to get a headache. This is hard. LOL. You okay? He said that one thing you missed in your letter with the advertisement was a promise not to antagonize them whatsoever or write a single letter about them. He said there might be a lawyer who may come in last minute for the notoriety, but the idea of publicly being accused of an ethical violation would deter them. Hint, hint. Why all the other lawyers left. He, then me, ruined that you have to prove that you didn't mean for revenge, and that to a jury, intoxication is irrelevant. Do not respond or say anything about this part. Oh my God, I'm done. I hope there's something you can get out of this, but to answer your question, no, you aren't designated as a lawyer, though you're held to the same standard as a lawyer without any leeway whatsoever. So trying hard does not count, Sarah. You are designated by the court as a pro se defendant. You should file a motion for materials and for standby counsel. I just checked your case file and no updates yet with your motions. I'm okay. Yesterday's dialysis was exhausting, but it wasn't bad. I'm recovered now. My husband is biking on a trail. I'm outside enjoying the air on my wheelchair. Yesterday was awful and humid, and today is much nicer, but I'm going inside soon as it's going to get hotter here. Yes, I know. Florida is 10 times worse. Your summer for my winter, eh? Imagine 3 feet of snow. Ha! No thanks. Talk to you soon. You have many people uploading videos about you. I'm going to list some people. Egads. All right, this is on the 28th, 1:40. Megan Sexton writes to Sarah. Subject line, just a friendly hi. Hi, Miss Sarah. I hope you are doing okay. I can't imagine the stress you've been going through lately. I was trying to catch up on everything that happened, but all they want to talk about is how dramatic it is and how many attorneys. It made me curious how you are doing as a person. How are you handling the stress? Is there anything special you are doing to cope? I know Florida jails aren't exactly the Ritz. How are you getting along with everyone? I hope all those answers are positive. Full disclosure, I do have a YouTube channel that covers cases, which is how I know about yours, but I have no intention of sharing anything. unless you want me to for some reason. When I saw the lawyer wanted flyer you made and heard about your recent letters to the court, it was like I could feel the stress you are going through. I just had this strong need to reach out and see how you were doing and maybe give you a pen pal. Is that still a thing? If you are typing and not writing, if you need a safe place to vent and pass the time, we are the same age. I live over in the Tampa Bay area. I spend all my time with my 2 pups who are spoiled beyond repair, and I have learned today. I have learned today. My kids are grown and life isn't very exciting right now. Anyway, just a quick note. Respond if you want to. If not, take care of yourself. Meg. So outgoing to Lana. Frustration. Who is CLR? What does it stand for? He outright said I'm guilty. How does anyone know this? 4 question marks. They only think it from all the BS online and mutated. Who's uploading what videos? WTF? Any positive news? The only thing he liked was the stupid flyer. Wow. Taking a mental break. This is too much. Thank you. I love you. Then she writes to Christina. We're still on the 28th. No love, sigh, cry face is the subject line. I called like 5 times on your phone and your mom's. Miss Payne is here and she only let our 1 through 10, so we have the whole day room to ourselves. I need to ask you a few things and figured I'd just call to hear your voice too. Scrunchy face. No luck. So here's my question. Just tell me. Be honest and don't tell me then don't do, because there's time frames to be met, okay? No big deal if you can't. Love you, no matter. Number 1, courthouse. I'm writing the stupid letter before my continuance to the judge, and it takes so effing long to get uploaded. My motions, 5, still aren't up. And I sent them over a week ago. If I mail to you, can you deliver to the courthouse if you're going? Now, why she thinks it's going to get to Christina faster than the courthouse, I'm not sure. Or it's convenient. I want to get it to him ASAP before the USB discovery hearing 8/7, and also want to see how long it takes if given by drop-off. Number 2, property. Are you ever able to come and pick up for me? I trust you to hold, and I don't even know all what I have in there. If and when I ever get my discovery, I'm asking for the hard copies, 2 boxes on top of all the digital. So I want to make sure I have room without anyone complaining. What do you think? Please let me know ASAP so I can plan accordingly. ASAP. Friend, I miss you and love you, and I think about you all the time, and I hope and pray you are smiling. Smiley face. Stay in your Bible. Angel face. Don't work too hard. Don't forget I'm here and your best friend. Blow up doll face. Arched eyebrows. Oh, mouth. Oh, and where's the money? Question mark. Stick out tongue face. Bye. 3. Heart. Oh my God. Incoming from Lana on the 29th at 5:56 a.m. So I think Lana is 3 hours before. So she's sending that at like 2:56 in the morning from her side. Subject, from my heart. Hey, I had fully planned to write you again and tell you of all the channels you are listed on and what the large ones were saying about you and my plans to work on your behalf this week. I still plan to do that. But after getting your message, after my relay of CLR Bruce Rivers, CLR means criminal lawyer acts, I stopped cold in my tracks, so to speak. Sarah, I felt your spirit falter. It broke my heart, and I don't want to do that to you. I won't lie to you. The perception of you out in public is a predominantly negative one, and that is in no part thanks to the social media echo chamber. Once they decide you are a character in an incoming show, everything you do and say will be painted in that light. That's why I don't bother to relay to you what so-called psychology YouTubers say in order to diagnose you without talking to you, which is irresponsible at best and dangerous at worst. Not cool. But before I write you another message telling you about the public's reaction to you or even the lawyer's advice to you, I want to tell you something that I think is really, really important. I want to stress to you that this is from me. No YouTuber reported or commenter or Redditor is responsible for what I'm about to say. It's me, Lana Albert, talking to you. Sarah Boone. Okay, here goes. Listen, I saw something in you while you were talking to the Orange County detectives in the interrogation room. I saw goodness in you. You are a good and kind person. I'm so sorry you had to fight all your life. I saw something worth getting to know. I recoiled and flinched, just like everyone else, when I saw the videos you recorded. But I know firsthand what alcohol can do. And I know what happened was an accident and not a malicious attack. Don't respond. You know the drill. Lol. Anyways, I see your goodness. And as I've gotten to write you and talk to you more, I am more and more convinced that you are a great person who has become a great friend. You are someone of worth. I wish other people could see that goodness. The Sarah Boone who is in the middle of the fight for her life, but wanting to help me out in my fight, who is worried about me. That makes me want to protect you from the people who would try to use you for their own gain, who would get close to you only to use you for their own fame or money. Think Zav, girl. Many people will give you advice like lawyers and other YouTubers, and people, reporters interview like judges or other lawyers. And I believe there is knowledge to give you while spitting out the vitriol. But mine is that you've got to show the judge and show the jury and show the state and show the detectives and show the world your goodness. You have to believe it about yourself. I saw that falter in you today, and I spent the rest of the day between things I had to do thinking about what to say to you. The way I see it is that your goodness has to pierce through the narrative, through who people who don't know you say you are. You're not a narcissist. Narcissists only think about themselves and how to use others for their own benefit. You do not overwhelm me. I feel bad that I don't know what you need to know and that there's so much I can't do for you. I'm happy for the things I can, and the questions I can answer, I will. I don't have a legal background, but I have a very strong and good sales background. If you have any materials in your library, you need to study about charisma. If you have to represent yourself, you've got to sell yourself and the concept that you are innocent. You have to be magnetic in personality and come off as likes or believe it or not. This is a skill that can be learned, like learning musical instruments or learning how to knit or learning calligraphy or whatever. Crafting the way you speak, carry yourself, make eye contact, the way you speak when you are publicly presenting your case. If you have a mirror, that is valuable practice. I don't think they have like traditional mirrors in jail. I have done it a lot myself when I was in the workforce, and I sold $1 million accounts successfully. And I'm not and never have been a looker in any sense of the word at all. The skill of telling a great story that has people captivated. You can shine in that courtroom. You can win a jury. You can win the public. I think I'm going to send you something on charisma. I'm not sure what, but one thing I might send is the standard How to Win Friends and Influence People. I've said more than once that Sarah needed that book. Some commenters on YouTube need that book because they think by bullying people, they're going to influence them. More flies with honey, in case you're going fishing. Not everything in it will apply to your case, but much of it will. And it is one of the best books I have ever studied in my entire life. Anyways, I always get so nervous about stuff like this. This week we will get stuff done. I have more phone calls to make and people to reach out to in your behalf. I think she means on your behalf. I'm also going to come up with my own questions for Ask Law. I have a couple. I'll let you know what happens, of course. You're awesome, Sarah. We will rock it out this week. And then incoming from Christina regarding no love, sigh, cry face. Yes, love. I'm sorry. I've been working since Thursday. Call me tonight. I'm off. So I'll answer, okay? I was working last night. And call tonight or call me sometime today so I can talk, okay? I love and miss you and sorry, been MIA. But yes, I'll take whatever you need to courthouse for you and I'll pick up property for you. I'm going to check online on clerk of courts. But last time I checked, there was no upcoming court date. If there was, you know I would have been there. I'll write you back when done with research. And okay, I love you. I'm gonna try put some money in your account. Okay, love you. 6 exclamation points. Then we have outgoing to Lana from my heart. Now mine is the subject line. I love you too. So much. You will never know how much. Never, ever. I understand, Lana. You and I are almost exactly alike in knowing what to do, how, and when. I've been thinking about all you've said, practicing with my niceness in here. The best place to practice, if you ask me, because it's the worst of the worst. I am nice. I can't help I have a resting bitch face. I'm working on it. I'm working on everything, all the time. Not only do I have to save my own life, I have to hum and sing and smile and dance for everyone while they throw stones and rotten cabbage. Lana with a lump in my throat, tears in my eyes, and fear in my heart, only because of the unknown. I must tell you that this cannot be what my life is and will be. I have joy. I struggle. I scream inside nonstop. I hate this place and the people and the daily deterioration of my soul from everything I'm going through, all my own life. This can't be what life is supposed to be. How I went from homeroom parent advocating for manatees and handicapped children, loving my sweet son and looking into his eyes, seeing all of his goodness, haven't touched for almost 5 years, which is from me, to so much sorrow and grief and fighting and sadness and exhaustion. How? God loves me. God gives me great power and love and strength and endurance and goodness. You do too. Sweet Jesus overcame the cross for me and you to persevere in goodness, to help others, to help make others good. If he can be spat on, kicked, screamed at, pushed, beaten, then a crown of painful thorns crushed on his dear head, and still carry his cross to crawl up on and die for all the hate and wrong and meanness, disgust and turmoil for the good, for me, for you. I can too. I will even help carry your cross and get you there whenever you need to go and whatever you need to do. He is not beside me. He is not holding my hand. He is carrying me. That's the Footprints in the Sand poem. Y'all know it. You too. This is so hard. This is so painful. Is it as hard as what George went through, Sarah? Is it as painful what George went through? This is never ending, it seems, wiping tears. But he shall bring this to pass, and I shall come forth like gold. And I must remember you too. This is all for our good, all of it, the crookeds and the straights. He wants us to be, is that like luck be a lady? Luck be a lady. Where's that line from? Crookeds and straights. He wanted us to be so much like his son, and he believes in us to keep our faith throughout all the trials and tribulations and pain. We must not falter or be shaken or moved. I will not, ever. I cannot imagine what I'd be and where if it weren't for him and you. You will never understand your worth to me, Lana. You will never. I don't know what else to say. I am mentally exsanguinated. Mentally depleted of all the blood in her body. I don't know what that means. But I must continue. No, I love you, and I await the day to hug you. Truly, like no one ever. Truly. I'm working on my letter. I will again revise to be even nicer and softer. I can because I am. I'm used to having my dukes up. So often I am uncomfortable with them being down. I don't know what to do, but am trying. I pray everyone sees it. You're nice too. Thank you. Love you beyond words. He does too and will never stop. Oh my God. Nor will I, having wiped out the handwriting of requirements. Having wiped out the handwriting of requirements that was against us, which was contrary to us. And he has taken it out of the way. Okay, she's quoting. Thank you. Ready when you are, heart. Christina Pena. Sarah is sending her another letter in response to her no love sigh. Sad face. I understand, I promise. I just miss you so much and giving you a hard time, sad face. You know I love you with every fiber of my being, always, no matter what, always. Thank you for checking in. Schedule a visit so I can see your smiling face and middle finger. Blow up doll face. Phone tag, you're it. I'm mailing the property form for pickup today. Keep an eye out and let me know when you get it, please, so I know when you may be coming to expect the confirmation call. Thank you. It's all about control. It's all about control. She could just expect the confirmation call. Thank you. Still working on my letter and will hopefully send today or tomorrow. I might just bring with debating. So none of my motions are up. Does it say in the most recent order when the next hearing is for the USB pickup? I think it's 8-5 or 8-7 at 8:45 a.m. Can you please confirm ASAP? Plus, you'll know to be there too. Please, no trouble or stress if you're unable or it's difficult with work or transportation. Just let me know so I'm not looking for you thinking you're coming but not there. You shouldn't be looking for her anyway because she hasn't said she's going. So she will let you know if she's coming. Otherwise, don't expect her. 8:45 and she doesn't have a car. Girl, bye. I will worry what happened to you. I love you so much. I miss you so much. I can't describe to you my heartache and stress of everything. Keep me in your prayers. Pray hard. And thoughts. God, this is hard. Just when I think it's already the hardest, it is not. Keep going, Christina. You got this. I'm with you in loving, supporting, encouraging, double high five spirit. This is not forever. I rebuke you, Satan. Please write back. Sooner than later, ellipse. So then she sends a note to Lana, 208 on 729, saying, subject line saying, please confirm if you know. Working, loving, thinking, is this saying correct? If you've heard before, oh, what God, the gift to give, to have us see as others see us. Heard before? My mom used to say to us, can you check proper punctuation also? Working, loving, thinking. Thank you. Hope you're even more beautiful. Heart. So coming in from Lana, we're off and running is the subject line. Also on 729. Hey, you, have I got something to tell you. First, I just left messages with both DeSantis and Kranig. DeSantis was just another of the same type of please stop the circus and murder too is inappropriate and an emotional response to a video. Does not warrant a more severe charge because the law is supposed to be impartial. Even drunk driving deaths are not charged with anything higher than manslaughter. And in that case, the person who passed was not an active participant and a decision maker in their demise. I've recently seen murder charges on drunk driving. What was her name? The one who was crying? She killed the wife after they had just gotten married. And that lady who ran through the boathouse, I believe, got murder charges for drunk driving. Anyway, in this case, the decedent made as many choices as the defendant, and it was a collaborative accident. That is my word for what happened in your case. Risky to respond to that. So, shh, lol. With Kranig, I thanked him for the laptop, but more is needed, and that starts with more time and materials. But 4 exclamation points. Court TV just released a 46-minute video about your ad for a new lawyer. 6 exclamation points. This might be big. Your idea is catching fire. 3 exclamation points. They also did a street interview about you, and many in Florida have never heard of you. It's fascinating. I'm still watching. If I can relay if you want. I can relay if you want. Included in the interview was a defense attorney, and the street interviews were outside of a courtroom. Quite fascinating, but this might bear fruit. Court TV is literally showing your flyer to lawyers in the courtroom. You might get representation. This may be exciting. So also incoming from Lana regarding saying, please confirm if you know. I like that saying. Your mom said that? I love it. Lol. My mom didn't give a lot of advice. She's a good person, but she dealt in anger a lot. Her lessons were often taught at the end of a belt of spoon or switch or a slap to the face. She has reformed, though. I do love her now that she has put down the anger. My father's favorite saying was, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Ha ha ha. That's such a dad joke. Not as beautiful as your mom's wisdom, but it fits in this case too. I often wonder what my son will say about me when he's in his 40s. I am not a perfect mom, but I made food in my promise never to give him the same. Oh, I made good on my promise never to give him the same memories I had. I've never laid a finger on him in anger. Thank God. I was terrified to have children for fear of passing on the abuse. I was successful. Smiley face. Anyways, still watching the Court TV mega show on you. They're bringing in doctors and lawyers to interview. I'm going to write them and tell them to bring in you if you want me to. Incoming again from Lana, 7:29, 3 p.m. Oh my. One lawyer who is from out of state said he would represent you, quote, without hesitation, end quote. There is another lawyer named Sue Ann from Florida who had a lot of positive things to say about your case. Wow. I am going to write another message and do a relay of this interchange here. Too bad this Joseph lawyer is from out of state and can't practice in Florida. But if he's willing, I can imagine others would be too. In fact, the reporter with a straight face said that he may get a call and begged him to call Court TV and not Fox 35 on Orlando. Holy crap. Can I contact him on your behalf? 6, 7 question marks. He may know someone if he can't do it himself. The Empower outright said that you were being told about Court TV's reporting. Yep, you are. I don't know what. Oh, maybe the lawyer outright said that you were being told. I don't know what she meant there. Then outgoing to Lana regarding oh my. Yes to everything, Lana. Go get them all. I have to turn the tablet in from a fight. Love you. Check in tonight. I love you. 20 exclamation points. You're effing amazing. Overcome. Overtake. Go forward. Move ahead. What God told them to do when he parted the Red Sea. And then incoming FYI DeSantis. Hey, in case you need this, I am making phone calls. But in case you want to write a letter, contact Governor DeSantis. I'm also wanting this in my sent messages just for me to have a ready link and not to have to keep digging it up. And you're a better letter writer than I am anyways. Lana, there's no S on anyways. It's just anyway. After watching that Court TV special, I'm even more impressed by you. Outgoing from Sarah to Lana, I'm calling you soon. OMG, please, please, please pick up. Incoming from Lana regarding saying, please confirm if you know. I looked it up and found it. The quote is from the 1786 Scots language poem by Robert Burns, to a louse on seeing one on a lady's bonnet at church. Oh, would some power give us the gift to see ourselves as others see us. Also translated this way, oh, the gift that God could give us to see ourselves as others see us. It was really awesome talking to you tonight. That is something I had hoped would happen for a long time. I wish we'd had 2 hours to chat and shoot the breeze together, but every minute was a gift. Thanks for waking me up. It was my son who hit me on the shoulder and said, I think Sarah is calling you. Talk to you soon. Oh no, that would not have been my response to waking me up for a phone call, but good on her. Incoming from Lana regarding I'm calling you soon, OMG. Yes, that is me. I hope I didn't shatter your tablet. Ha! I'm not a huge makeup wearer. On special situations and only just a little. Now you know you can put a face to the writing. Lol, for better or for worse. I am pretty camera shy. Then incoming, and this is a new subject from Lana. So sorry. I can't pick up. I'm about to come off of dialysis. I want to hear about your visit though. Like, Sarah, you can't remember when this woman has dialysis? So the 30th of July, 3:48, incoming from Lana, subject, okay, I'm home. Hey, I'm home from dialysis, pretty tired, but if you want to call now or in the next half hour or so, I can pick up. If I don't, I'm likely crashed. I want to hear how your day went. I was thinking about it and want to hear. Please message me if you can't call. I even added extra funds into the Connect network. Tomorrow I have a doctor appointment that might go long, but I'm excited to hear. Catch you later. Incoming from Lana on the next day, the 31st of July in the morning at 9:09, subject today. Hey, I'm thinking you're still visiting with this deep dive guy. I'm here crossing my fingers and praying that this is bearing fruit. I can't wait to hear about it. I feel bad I had to miss your call as I was getting unhooked from the dialysis machine when my phone rang. Today I have a doctor appointment from 2 my time to about 5 when I get home. I won't be able to talk on the phone during those hours for obvious reasons, but I'm giving you a heads up. Please message me if you get a hold of a tablet. At least send a smoke signal that you're all right. I'll talk to you soon. So this is significant for my channel because the deep dive guy is Deep Dive True Crime, aka Mentor Lawyer. So not at this point, but in August, we had Sarah's when the judge was giving us her IMS reports, or not giving it to us, but posting it, and we talked about it. And I figured out, because I heard Just a Lazy Gamer mention the name of the lawyer, and I knew that was Mentor Lawyer. So then I made a video. That video got like 12,000 views in the first 4 hours, and I was like, whoa. So that is the video that got me my my 1,000 hours toward monetization, but I did not have enough subscribers at that point. You have to have or it's 4,000 watch hours. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, and I think I was like maybe at 600. So I don't recommend this for anybody, or maybe I was at 800. I don't recommend this for anybody, like, to tell your family you have a channel, because they're not going to watch it. It messes up your algorithm. But in that case, I was like, I don't need them to watch it. I just want to be monetized. So by the end of August, I was monetized. It wasn't a lot. Like, I didn't get that check until September, but I was so excited just to, like, it was, I don't even know what to call it, phenomenal. It felt amazing. Like, I took a nap. I didn't have my glasses on. YouTube was always on my TV, and it looked like it said like 1,000, like 1,200 views. And even that would have been amazing for a channel at that point that wasn't even 3 months old. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, because I started it in June. So it was only 2 months at that point, right? By August. And so it was phenomenal. And then I made another video because his fans came for me. So I made a video about that. They accused me of criticizing him, but I really didn't. If you go watch the video, the question I had was, what's in it for him? Which I think is a fair question. Why is he visiting Sarah? And then he had made a video about it. So anyway, his video was like, she needs and deserves a lawyer. Then when I made my video, he made that into a members only video. It turned into this. It was unnecessarily dramatic in the YouTube community, but listen, I'm here. So all is well. Okay, so on the 31st of July, regarding today, hi friend, angel face. Yes, I'm okay. I am running around like a chicken with its head cut off. This is Sarah to Lana. Yesterday was a blur. Yes, I met with him and his assistant, which I think is Ladybug. Ladybug was on the visitation list. So whatever her legal name is. I signed a form about attorney-client privilege, and if anything further is to be discussed or announced, I'll sign a separate form. So much to tell you. So I wonder why he made that video. Maybe we haven't gotten there yet. But anyway, I was calling yesterday really quick to redo the form to get your thoughts. They gave him a difficult time about a laptop to use, and the captain showed up. The guy who's going to be at the hearing for pickup of my USB drives, and the sergeant. He couldn't believe the difficulty. I'm assuming she means mentor lawyer. Duh. I hope he sees what I have to do anything around here. He's coming back today. He keeps trying to show me my digital evidence, which I will. But I told him I want to pick his brain and get direction in motions, defense, deliverance. But I think you need to see the digital evidence in order to build a proper defense, Sarah. I want him to be the, quote, sounding board, end quote, he offered, as this is a once in an incarceration lifetime blessing. And I want to utilize every last minute drop of it. He gave the rundown of what he thinks happened, but only by what's been pieced together from all the supposed, quote, evidence, end quote. It made me mad from the sheer magnitude of stupidity and ignorance. I remembered I can't hurt a fly, which I can't, and usually try to save to put outside, and tried to reel it in. But I want to convey to him my effing frustration from the idiocracy and inappropriate imaginations ruining my character and case. I was floored. Just wow. Are people really thinking the suitcase and the real life normal game of hide and seek is sex oriented? 3 question marks. W period, T period, F period. Where did anyone come to that stupid conclusion? 4 question marks. So that's a slap in Lana's face, because that was also one of Lana's suggestions, but I guess she's like passive aggressively shaming Lana at the same time that she's shaming mentor lawyer. I don't know. There were quite a few oh really moments. Lana, how much should I say to him? There's so much. And I'm trying to maximize his expertise, knowledge, everything, and still be protected. I have many concerns, which are legit. I thought at one point he was going to leave because I kept telling him I'm not used to nice people who want to help, only harm. Not you. Why? How do I know you're going to go back and tell the world? You're not going to go back and tell the world. I'm angry and animated and wrong. I need him to find me approachable and trying. You want him to find you trying? We all find you trying. I don't think you need to work on that, Sarah. I'm working toward a referral. I'm using him for the blessing he is. You're using everybody, let's be honest. Not utilizing, using. And then some. I made it clear. I need him. 5 exclamation points. So much to tell you. Our motions up. I'm sorry I bothered you yesterday. You're my go-to for everything. I'll hopefully, because Christina's not answering. I'll hopefully be able to call later or tonight. Second meeting is from 11 to 3. We'll miss each other in appointments. I pray you're okay and well and still smiling like in your beautiful picture. You look just like one of my best coworkers and friend, Nancy. Uncanny. She had the announcer voice also and was savvy in many ways like you. I love her to this day and miss her. Well, why didn't she come as a character witness, Sarah? What happened? Where's Nancy? Lana, I'm so proud to be your friend and will represent as a best friend in every way, in anything for you. Lovely, inside and out, heart. Yes, you. All your coolness and smart and ingenuity, perseverance, kindness only make you more incredible and beautiful. Never underestimate yourself. Never doubt yourself. Right back if you can. I am all right. Just ridiculous, misspelling of ridiculous, busy. There's not enough hours in the day, and I'm in jail saying that. God, I love you. 7 exclamation points. Have an amazing super rainbow day. 12 exclamation points. Incoming from Diane Smith. To Sarah. Hello, Sarah, double question mark. Good morning, my beautiful friend, question mark, question mark. I finally did it, wrestling with this software. First and foremost, I miss you terribly. I still remember your little face as I walked toward the door, thinking that we may never get to be together again physically. Of course, in eternity, that will be a different story, smiley face. Hopefully, we will get to be close neighbors and enjoying the presence of the Lord and the angels and the holy throne of God forever and ever together. Question mark? 2 question marks, technically. How is everything going with you? Have you been able to use the little teachings I left with you? Tell me all about it and give me every praise report. Have you seen much of the new chaplains, Milka or Donna? As far as my new world is concerned, Ryan Jesse asked me, Mom, what are you going to do now that you're not going to jail? Without hesitation, I text back and say, live, laugh, and love. I am in the process of recreating myself. The jail ministry was the biggest part of my life, and now there's a void. So somebody fact check that. Is she the one, Diane Smith, who spoke at the sentencing? Maybe. So I'm filling the void, was the biggest part of my life, and now there's a void. So I'm filling the void with more time with the Lord, time with Frankie and Ryan. Been going to the Tuesday morning prayer and Bible study meeting at my church, which I really enjoy. And we had a Friday night service of the fanning the flame of the fire of God. Was able to witness to my doctor, who said she was an atheist and followed Frankie and I out the door as the Lord hadn't touched her. Prayed for a lady who bought a plant and got the Holy Spirit, spoke in tongues, etc. The bottom line is, my beautiful friend, there's a lot of lost and broken people out here. And I thought they were all in the jail. Lol. Well, I'll go for now. Frankie's getting hungry and we can talk lots and lots and lots. No restrictions anymore. Love you forever and ever. 7 question marks. Okay, so then we have on the 31st, outgoing from Sarah to Lana, Julian Delapine, President Delapine Creative. So this is the Julian we've seen putting money on her books. This is the Julian we've seen doing video visits with her. So everybody perk up those ears. I forgot to tell you, I received a huge letter, professional, on letterhead from this person yesterday, wanting to do a 3-episode docu-series on me to shed light on the silence narrative of abuse survivors. It looks legit and sounds like another blessing, 4 question marks. Please check it out. What are your thoughts? Gotta go. Love you. So outgoing from Lana to Sarah, forgot. Or I'm sorry, from Sarah to Lana, it's outgoing. Forgot. Listen to his shows. I want to know what he says. Important. Please. I'll write later or call. Leaving now. Love you. Incoming from Lana regarding forgot. Oh my. Interesting development. I'll look it up for you tonight when my doctor stuff is out of the way. Don't worry. Just routing. Oh, routine, I think she means. Just routine follow-up crap. She didn't seem worried, Lana. The fact that she didn't say what doctor, what for, she's not concerned about that. She's only concerned that she can reach you at those hours. Trust. I have to do it every couple of months, though. I hate clinics and doctors. One day I'm hoping to return to normal life. I'm suspecting she went to her nephrologist. I'm going next week. I go once a year as a donor. I'm imagining she has to go a lot more frequently. I don't ask my sister about it because unless she brings it up. But anyway, it's not about me. Incoming from Lana to Sarah. I believe she means emotions for her subject line, but it says moitigans. Hey, sorry to be in such a hurry as I'm getting ready to go put your modigans. Just hit the case file. There is a response too as well, but I haven't read it all. It looks like an acknowledgement of your emotions and no mention of granted or denied. I will have to read more thoroughly and see if I can copy to show you. Something I can off if a PDF file. Nice work, girl. Let's get them. Maybe something she can scan if a PDF file. I don't know what she means. Something with the PDF file. Sometimes I can off. I don't know. Incoming from Lana to Sarah. Oh boy, is the subject line. I still have to get going, but it looks like they denied standby counsel. I copied the response, so it'll look mangled on here, but this is the best I can do. And then that's from the JAC. I think we all saw that notice. Private investigators approve, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Incoming from Christina Pena. Hey, bestie, heart. Hey, tonight I'm going to send you your updates on your dates for both cases. Just writing you back so you know, okay? And yes, your motion is up, badass. 5 exclamation points. And yes, I'll be there on 5th. You will see my face. And then it's the cool smiley face, the number 8, like sunglasses. And me cheering you on. Love you and miss you. Keep your head up. God has something amazing for you coming. Just watch what I say. Love you. Incoming from Philip to Sarah regarding thank you. 7 exclamation points. Hey, I just added 50 to your account. They do not have any good packages, so I did not get any. Hope you are doing well and that you are keeping your head up. I love you and I'm always here. Outgoing to Philip regarding thank you. I love you. Thank you. I can't begin to tell you what I'm going through. Speechless. If you are able, could you please at least the coffee package? I really needed to stay awake all hours writing all my motions and saving my own life. Please, this is too much. I miss mom. There's that little emotional hook. Thank you all the time and no matter what. You're my brother and I love you. I hope I can see you sometime on a video visit or in the courtroom for support. I miss you. I pray you are maintaining and happy. See all your blessings. They are everywhere. We are hard pressed on every side, yet not crushed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Oh God, she's quoting Corinthians. Thank you, Philip. Heart, please don't forget I'm here. Girl, he just sent you money. He ain't forgot. Outgoing Diane Smith. She's sending a note to Sarah is hi is the subject line. Yay! I was wondering what happened to you. I was thinking you had forgotten about me and all your new adventures and fun. I'm so excited for you. You deserve every last drop of goodness from all your goodness you've gifted God's world. You will never, ever know your impact of love, teaching, wisdom, laughter, so much I have received from you. Miss Diane, you've changed my life. I see him so much in you, and it radiates onto me. You are blinding. Please continue your success in spreading his precious word boldly and beautifully out there, and I'll do in here. You've successfully passed the torch that can never be extinguished and burned so hot it cannot be touched. Can't touch me, especially by Satan. I love you so much and am blessed beyond measure to call you my friend. One of my very best, most important, meaningful friends I have ever had in my entire life and ever will. Know that. Keep Christina in his path. No straying. Hug her for me when you see her next. She will love you she will love you and I are in contact and nervous because she knows we'll keep her straight and narrow. Please hug her for me. I kiss her hugs. I think she means I miss her hugs very much. And they'd always keep me going. I tell her, I don't think the female inmates or any inmates are meant to be hugging each other, ma'am. Maybe don't put your crimes in writing. Oh, I tell her all the time I need one from her daily. I was beyond excited to finally hug you. I could have a lot longer and harder. MRE to come when I see you in the real world. Maybe more hugs. Or is it? Is it the real world, Sarah? It is. It's not jail. Remember our conversation about the Matrix and getting unplugged? Unplugged and electric for him. I love you. Hug Frankie too. Send pictures when you can, please, please. You can have Christina show you how to if needed, so you can easier and hopefully more often. There's no restrictions now, girl. Send away. Can't wait to hear from you next. He will fill your void beyond anything you can think of. You're only going to get closer. Right now, he's carrying me. You too. Don't forget I'm here, please. Stay beautiful. Love you. But he knows the way I take. When he has tested me, I shall come forth as gold. Job 23:10. And then she quotes a whole bunch of scriptures. Blasphemy, blasphemous scriptures. Okay, incoming from Nicole Ray. This is our fake Australian. Hey, Sarah, regarding Hey, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I'm so sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. I managed to get myself a double ear infection in the last week, so I've been a little unwell. I noticed you disconnected. I hope all is well with you. I hope I didn't step over the boundary in my last message with anything I said to you. Please let me know if there's anything you don't want me mentioning. You are the first person I have ever reached out to, so I might be unsure on what I can and cannot write. Anyway, how are you? I noticed you had an unexpected court appearance last week. The channels you wanted to know are Recovery Addict and The Lawyer You Know. They are both channels who cover your case and both are really fair. You said you learn what's going on from people like me. Is there anyone helping you out? Is there anything I could do to help in any way? I know I live in a whole different country, lol. But if there is anything you need me to Google for you or look online at anything, just let me know. Smiley face. Has anyone told you that some body cam footage from your previous arrest, and I think it was 2008, recently was posted on Reddit? I also came across something written by someone explaining on how they would defend your case if they were in your shoes that I feel would help you and would love copy and paste it and send it to you. If you would like me to, let me know. I have also sent a few photos. Let me know how you receive them if they are too small. I tried to add a few on one page rather than individually because individually they cost 100 credits. Are you allowed postcards? I also could pick a few up and post them to you. Does anyone help you with your commissary? Talk soon. Kiss. Then on 7/31, another from incoming from Nicole regarding Hey Sarah. Oh, the thirst is real, Nicole. I thought I would also add just a little bit more of a background on who you are talking to, lol. I'm 37 as of last week, question mark, lol. I am a single mother to a 12-year-old boy who is on the autism spectrum, and his name is Lucas. We have one cat and some budgies. Shame on you being a single parent and trying to shame me, Nicole. Due to the cost of living crisis and the rise in rent prices, we had to move in with my parents 2 years ago. I moved out on my own when I was 21, so having had to move back home after so long has been so depressing. I don't exactly get along with my parents, so that just adds to the level, lol. I don't have any siblings. I lost my 25-year-old brother in 2017 to leukemia. Words can't even describe how much I miss him and have struggled with grief ever since losing him. I am not currently working as my son and his disability in primary school has been quite challenging. Ma'am, he's at school in the middle of the day. You can't work during the middle of the day? Are you living off of his disability check? Just say what it is. That pretty much sums my life up at the moment, lol. If there is anything I have missed and you want to know, just ask, question mark, question mark. Incoming from Lana regarding Julian Delapine, President Delapine Creative. Okay, I just started checking these people out and it's confusing. There are no YouTube mentions of these people. They don't have much of a digital footprint apart from their website, which was updated last March. And we're writing in August. This is August 1st. And was possibly open then. The website is a bit sparse and there is no portfolio, list of references, or credits. It pretty much is a site that wants to partner with nonprofit social organizations. I'll copy the about on them. The website looks nice enough, but can't really tell what they do. I checked out the president and there isn't a lot about him either. The only one I saw was a real estate agent, so it's possible we have a guy who's in a new venture. I'm going to call them tomorrow and chat with them and get more answers. I'm not sure what they want from you. I'm not saying it's not legit. I'm just saying that I'm confused. They may be trying to cut their teeth with your story, but there might also be something I'm missing. I want to know who's creating it, where it will air, what they've worked on before, and I want to know references too. You deserve to have better than some small-time garage outfit. But I don't want to just go conclusions blind. Here is the website copy. Let's build bridges. Bridges lead to destination, positive social change, and boosting the bottom line. We champion high-impact nonprofits committed to progressive initiatives. Our team provides brand strategy, alliances with company for in-kind donations, grant research and assistance, special event logistics, that's weird, human resources, and more. But we do not stop there. We are spearheading an initiative that will revolutionize the way YouTube channels engage with social causes. All of this with no tolls. We are proud to offer all of these services to our clients at no cost. How do you get funding? We firmly believe that our worth is demonstrated through the tangible value we bring, which is why we stand by our commitment to earn our compensation from success. When our results speak for themselves, it's not just about providing a service, it's about building trust and delivering undeniable value. Sorry, my phone is doing strange things. Undeniable value that will earn its worth. Partnerships are a journey that starts long before the introductions. We immerse ourselves in thorough research to assess compatibility for collaboration. Our proactive approach, always love some good alliteration. Our proactive approach sets the stage for meaningful partnerships from the start, whether a collaboration with a like-minded nonprofit or an alliance with a major corporation. We find the fit. Branding at the heart of everything we do lies your brand, the bedrock upon which success is built. We work with established businesses and new ventures on creating and enhancing brand identity. We work with a talented pool of artists that will align your brand with your mission visually, digitally, and everything in between. Special events, we transcend the ordinary, moving far beyond mere coffee mugs and t-shirts. We understand event production, merchandising, and marketing. More alliteration, here for it. Our network of professionals create award-winning documentaries, advertising, and donation drives, as small as a local farmer's market to as large as a stadium concert event. The goal is the same. We raise money to fulfill your mission and spread your message to a larger audience. YouTube sponsorships. We are extremely excited to announce our latest initiative. We partner nonprofits with synergistic content creators on YouTube. While we handle all logistics, both nonprofit and content creator can focus on making great content, spreading their message, and fulfilling their mission. Team sourcing need help? We got you. Interns, volunteers, employees. Through our network in virtually every philanthropic space, we can assist you in finding the right person to assist your nonprofit. We work with high school internship programs across the country, college placement programs, and executive recruitment companies. Great research and writing using our extensive database and relationships. We not only target the most applicable sources of funding for your organization, but also facilitate your efforts through the process, optimizing your chances of success. While a challenging and competitive endeavor, we're here to help you through it. Authentic, innovative, diligent. Peter and Julian's, there's Peter, and entrepreneurial journey began when they were just kids, starting a roadside stand, peddling surplus vegetables for local farmers. Life took them on their own paths to marriage, children, and notable careers. In 2023, when Peter sought Julian's aid for his family's nonprofit organization, Julian seized the opportunity to craft a transformative strategy. Thus, Delapine Creative emerged from a collective vision, a beacon of purpose, compassion, and unwavering commitment, fueled by a genuine desire to effect positive change and forge through meaningful partnership. Delapine Creative stands as a testament to their enduring friendship and their dedication to empowering nonprofit endeavors. Our people, your team. Julian Delapine, team player. Julian earned his degree from Wagner College with honors in New York. His 20-plus year career has focused on marketing, strategic branding, computer programming, and supply chain dynamics in multiple industries, including real estate, energy, and consumer products, including senior positions at Fortune 500 companies. Julian, I work for a Fortune 100 company. Julian, have a seat. No, I'm kidding. I don't know him, but I do work for a Fortune 100 company. Julian resides in Connecticut. Pete Gunthal, team player. Peter holds an undergraduate degree and an MBA from New York University and has held senior roles at global financial institutions in business development, brand strategy, and finance. He lives in New York. So do I, Peter. I wonder if we run into each other, with his wife and 2 children. Amanda Bermudez. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Sorry, Amanda. Team player. Amanda, and I think these are their titles. Like I'm imagining a picture of each of them, and it has like Amanda's picture, maybe a circle. And then I could look, but I'm not going to. I'm running out of time. And then underneath it says team player. Like that's her title at the company. Amanda earned a degree from University of Vermont. My daughter loves Vermont. I love their cheese. And has worked for over 20 years in senior roles handling branding, marketing, operations, and finance for startups, mid-market, and publicly traded companies. She lives in Connecticut with her husband and son. Okay, it's me again. Under clients, there are simply a couple of graphic logos of brewing companies and different small brick and mortar companies. How are they getting their funding, though? I didn't hear anyone on there with an expertise in grant writing. And if you're not charging the clients, who's funding everything? Who's funding like the research and the resources, brick and mortar companies? No contact info on them. So I'm going to see if they exist and call a couple and ask what these people did for them. They say that it's also a new venture to partner with YouTube content creators, but they haven't listed a single one, nor any past projects. I'd be cautious for now. I don't get the feeling they're a catfish or scam, but they might be very small and new. Who does she need to help her? She needs like MGM. Is MGM around? Who does she need to come? Like the lawyer, I don't understand what they're looking for. Not sure if you want them to cut their teeth with your story. Also, would they want you to sign something exclusive so that if you go with them, you can't also say yes to a bigger deal, like a Netflix or a Hulu or Hallmark True Crime or Dateline NBC or 60 Minutes. Man, I wish I lived in Florida. I'd drive to the jail and talk to you face to face about this one. No, you wouldn't, because visitation is via video, but we get your point. By the way, if they do a docudrama or series or whatever, yes, you can mention me for it. Lol. If it's Lifetime, they better find awesome actors to play us. Nah, that'll never happen. Lol. Likely they'll change everyone's names except yours, like they do most of their other dramas, as long as they don't name me Karen. Funny, because Sarah's mom's name is Karen. I don't know if Lana knows that at this point. I'll get killed. Lol. I'll let you know tomorrow what I find out. I'm taking a break from dialysis because I'm wiped out from the doctor. It was a really nice day yesterday for me. Talk to you soon. So I'm going to stop there because I'm over an hour and I need to go get Sugar Bear. You don't care. I'm going to stop here, but we'll start again. Hopefully I can record later if Sugar Bear is cooperative. But now we know that Peter and Julian have entered the chat. They're interested in creating a documentary on her. We know they were still visiting her as of December of 2024. That this is in August when they finally got in touch with her. So maybe that's why she didn't sign the note in prison that acknowledging that she can't get paid. I mean, she still can't get profit from it whether she signs it or not. But I wonder if that's the reason. And then would they be promising her money for this 3-part docuseries? Are they coming to the jail? I would think they would have had to have cinched this up before she was convicted, right? Because you don't have that rule when you're still considered innocent. I believe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how that specific law works. Well, I don't know how a lot of laws work in a lot of states, but somebody, if you know, let us know, I guess. I'm interested though. Like, do you think they've done anything on the docuseries? How do you do a docuseries on someone in jail? Maybe they would use like all the digital stuff of like the arrest and some of that stuff. And I know that they have visited her since like post conviction. So are they just friends now? Are they still trying to do a docuseries? What's in it for her is what I want to know. And I guess they make money by selling the docuseries. I have so many questions. I know you guys have answers or at least thoughts. Please share them with me down below. And I will try to record more later. But I'm going to end this here. We're at 1 hour, 15 minutes. And so it'll just be easier for me to edit. But I appreciate you all for being here. I want to know your thoughts in the comments. I will probably premiere this. So let me know what your thoughts are. And I will talk to you later. Toodles.